In today's fast-paced world, where societal pressures, expectations, and comparisons run high, the concept of self-love has emerged as a cornerstone for mental, emotional, and even physical well-being. We are bombarded with messages telling us to strive harder, be thinner, achieve more. It's no wonder so many of us struggle to feel good enough. But amidst this chaos, there is a powerful antidote: self-love. Despite its growing prominence, many still misunderstand self-love, confusing it with selfishness or arrogance. It's not about narcissism or ignoring our flaws, but rather about radical self-acceptance. It's about recognizing our inherent worth, embracing our imperfections, and treating ourselves with the same kindness and compassion we extend to others. In truth, self-love is about cultivating a healthy relationship with oneself, rooted in self-acceptance, kindness, and care. It's a journey of self-discovery, forgiveness, and growth. A journey that can profoundly transform the way we experience ourselves and the world around us. Imagine this. You're going through a tough time. Maybe you made a mistake at work, or you're feeling overwhelmed by life's demands. In those moments, it's easy to fall into the trap of self-criticism, that voice inside that tells you you're not good enough, smart enough, or worthy enough. But what if we treated ourselves with the same compassion we offer a close friend going through a similar experience? Self-compassion is about being kind to ourselves, especially during those moments when we feel like we're falling short. It's about silencing that inner critic and replacing it with a voice of understanding and support. Instead of berating yourself for a mistake, acknowledge that everyone makes mistakes and view it as an opportunity for growth. Remember, you are worthy of your own kindness just as much as anyone else. Setting boundaries is often mistaken for selfishness, but it's actually one of the most powerful acts of self-love. Think about it. When we constantly say yes to others, even when it compromises our own well-being, we deplete our own reserves. We end up feeling resentful, overwhelmed, and disconnected from our own needs. Learning to say no, to politely decline requests that drain our energy or clash with our values, is essential for protecting our time, energy, and emotional well-being. It's about recognizing that our needs and desires are just as important as those of others. It's about honoring our own limits and giving ourselves permission to prioritize self-care. Self-care isn't just about bubble baths and face masks, although those can be lovely too. True self-care is about intentionally engaging in activities that nourish our mind, body, and soul. It's about making conscious choices that support our overall well-being. This could mean prioritizing physical health through regular exercise, nourishing our bodies with nutritious food, and ensuring we get enough sleep. It could also mean tending to our mental and emotional well-being by engaging in activities that bring us joy, whether it's reading, spending time in nature, or pursuing a creative hobby. It's about listening to our inner voice and giving ourselves permission to rest, recharge, and refuel. Our thoughts have incredible power. They can shape our beliefs about ourselves, influence our emotions, and ultimately determine the course of our lives. When we're constantly bombarded by negative self-talk, those insidious thoughts that tell us we're not good enough, smart enough, or worthy enough, it can chip away at our self-esteem and hold us back from living our fullest lives. Challenging negative thoughts is about learning to identify and reframe those limiting beliefs. It's about questioning the validity of those negative voices and replacing them with more empowering and truthful ones. Instead of focusing on perceived flaws, try shifting your attention to your strengths, accomplishments, and the qualities that make you unique. We are all works in progress, perfectly imperfect human beings who make mistakes, experience setbacks, and sometimes fall short of our own expectations. Holding on to past mistakes, replaying them in our minds, and allowing shame to take root only keeps us stuck in the past, preventing us from moving forward. Forgiving ourselves is not about condoning our mistakes. It's about releasing the weight of self-judgment and allowing ourselves to learn and grow from our experiences. It's about recognizing that we are not defined by our past mistakes, but rather by our capacity for growth, resilience, and change. In the hustle of daily life, it's easy to overlook our accomplishments, both big and small. We might downplay our successes, attributing them to luck or external factors, instead of acknowledging the effort, dedication, and talent we poured into them. But celebrating our wins, no matter how seemingly insignificant, is a powerful way to cultivate self-love and boost our self-esteem. Take time to acknowledge your accomplishments, whether it's finishing a challenging project at work, reaching a personal fitness goal, or simply making it through a tough day with grace. Allow yourself to feel proud of your efforts and to savor the sense of accomplishment. The people we surround ourselves with have a profound impact on our self-perception and overall well-being. Spending time with individuals who uplift us, inspire us, and believe in our potential is like giving our souls a warm hug. They remind us of our strengths, encourage us to pursue our dreams, and offer a safe space to be our authentic selves. On the other hand, surrounding ourselves with negativity, judgment, and constant criticism can be incredibly draining and detrimental to our self-esteem. It's important to be mindful of the company we keep and to prioritize relationships that nourish our souls and inspire us to be our best selves. In a world obsessed with comparison, it's easy to get caught up in the trap of measuring ourselves against others. We scroll through social media feeds, bombarded with images of seemingly perfect lives, and we start to feel inadequate, as if we're not good enough, pretty enough, or successful enough. But here's the thing: comparison is the thief of joy. It robs us of the ability to appreciate our own unique gifts, talents, and quirks. Embracing our uniqueness is about celebrating what makes us different, recognizing that our individual experiences, perspectives, and qualities are what make us special. The journey of self-love can be challenging, and there's no shame in seeking professional guidance and support along the way. If you're struggling with low self-esteem, negative self-talk, or find it difficult to practice self-compassion, reaching out to a therapist or counselor can be incredibly beneficial. Think of it as an act of self-love, an investment in your mental and emotional well-being. A therapist can provide a safe and supportive space to explore your thoughts and feelings, develop coping mechanisms for managing challenges, and ultimately cultivate a stronger and more loving relationship with yourself. Practicing self-love is not selfish. It's an act of radical self-acceptance and a catalyst for positive change. When we cultivate a loving and compassionate relationship with ourselves, it radiates outwards, impacting not just our own lives, but also the lives of those around us. When you love and respect yourself, you inspire others to do the same. You set a powerful example for your loved ones, your friends, and your community. You show them that it's okay to prioritize their well-being, to set boundaries, and to embrace their authentic selves. You become a role model for self-care and self-compassion, fostering healthier relationships and a more empathetic society. Remember, self-love is a journey. Start small, be consistent, and celebrate your progress along the way. You deserve it.